this morning. Good morning, Jolly Tea drinkers. I have some sapphire markers here that I'm using. Yes, I'm just stopping in for a moment to say hello and good morning. And hi, Linda B. I wanted to take a minute to kind of do a quick Amazon haul to see what to show you the things that I, went, a little bit overboard for during the Prime Days, Prime Day deal. So the first thing was the sapphires. Hold on, let me see. Let me get this. Just finished getting my stuff set up here. So the first thing I got was the sapphire markers because I needed to replace my cali arts that were drying out. So I had to get a pack of pastels, and I thought about getting the exact same ones that I had previously, but then I was like, let me go ahead and try another brand. So we got these, and the other night new markers. The other night we swatched them. So was that Saturday? Saturday morning. The other day, Saturday morning, we swatched them on Saturday morning, and that was fun. I'll show you this sheet. We swatched it out on Saturday morning, this Saturday that just went by. So we had, and they're pretty nice. They have nice colors in there. I do like the colors that I saw with the cali art. But these have like there's some different shades in here that I didn't have with cali art. But it's cool, they're cute so far, I like them. I've been using them. I used them to color one sheet on Saturday, and then I used them to color another sheet this morning on Le TikTok. So we're gonna do that, but we probably will do a sheet tomorrow, because this morning I'm just gonna give you a quick haul. And so that was this. That's these. So these are my new, yes, pastels. I'm liking them a lot so far. I like the colors. And you know what I didn't show you? These are brush tips. I have never had a pack of brush tip markers before. I've only been using like the fine point tips. They're dual tip, so they have the chiseled side, the broad chisel side as well. But yeah, this brush side is new for me, and it's like it feels so delicate when I'm coloring with it. Anyone who's colored with it before is probably like, yes, that's how it is. But for me, I have never had a pack of brush tips, so it's been fun just learning how to use them and being delicate with them. So yeah, those are the sapphire, like you see that sapphire alcohol markers, brush tip. I got the 51 pack of pastels during the Prime Day deals, and so far so good. I like them. Brush tip on alcohol marker sounds really useful. I think so. So far, I've been using them. My hardest part so far is staying within the lines. I know it sounds funny because I always go outside the lines, but it's like even more so I go outside the lines. It's wider, and I feel like I don't have as much pointed control as I do with the fine tip. But at the same time, it's okay because I do go outside the lines. So those are my new pastels that I'll be using when I'm doing my pastel work. And yes, they come in a nice little black case with a zipper. So great for traveling if you can zip it up. So I'm gonna put those off on the side and then show you what else I got. I've never gone this wild during Prime Day before. This is unusual for me. I have a couple of items to share. So I grabbed a portable selfie stick tripod. Like it wasn't for the selfie stick of it all. It was for the tripod. I wanted to have a little desk tripod because I wanted to try a different setup for my coloring. So I got it just to give it a try and see. And it's supposed to be really easy to use. It can also double as a selfie stick if I need it. Not that I'm usually out there filming myself, but you know. So I got that. And put that on the side. And let's see. hand learns how to do the swoosh to get better. Ooh, I like the way you said that. Your hand learns how to do the swoosh to get better at staying in the lines. I like that. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna keep that in mind. I think brush tips are great for curves and circles. Well, I'm excited to try those, to color with them. I'll make a sheet for tomorrow, and we'll color with them, and you'll see. Here's one of the other items I got. The Graby. I'm still trying to figure out how to say it. It's either Grabby or Graby. I want to say Graby because there's an E at the end, right? English peoples. Glitter gel ink pens. I have been wanting to get some gel pens for the longest. Look at those colors. Bubblegum, taffy, Persian red, vivid tangelo, banana, shamrock, jungle green, Amazon teal, cerulean, berry blue, eminence, KSU, purple, dark purple, peanut brown, dark. That's peanut brown? Peanut brown. Dark brown, retro black, and medium gray. I don't see that, but and look, it has some cute cards. Let's open it up. I've been wanting to get some gel pens. These were ones that were on sale. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at this. Look at that. With the retractable pen. I like it. Look, they all have the little dot on it. I kind of don't even want to waste it by trying to use it right now yet, but I will. I got these because I've been wanting to get some gel ink pens, and I want to use them for a project coming up, a future project that I have in mind. So I'm excited to try them. I like how, and they're glittery, so they have glitter ink in them. So even the case, the pen itself looks glittery. But I'm excited to try them. Look at all those colors. Ooh, ooh, and this nice case that it comes in. Look how they sit really nicely in there. There's 18 of them. Looks like the tips are, I would say that's like that's like a medium tip pen, like a regular pen, I think. It's not like the fine point, so which is great because that's what I want. But yes, we're gonna be trying those at a future date. So if I could put it back in the case, that's good. Over here on this side. So we got those glitter pens, and then I got some glitter markers. I know, look at those. They were on sale. There were 18 of them. All markers can be rather questionable in their circle names and swatches. I agree with you. I totally agree with you. Look at this. So yeah, thank you for choosing Ohu. We hope you're happy with the purchase. If not, you're welcome to contact us, really. Look at all these little colors. So silver, yellow, sunflower, sunrise, coral, pink. So we got a lot of different colors here, which is great. We got all these multiple shades of blue, which I like blue, so I'm excited by that. And yes, I got these. Oh, it's fine tip. It's fine tip markers. Do I have to shake them? Looks like I don't think I have to shake them. Actually, yes, I do. I can hear it. Let's open them up. Got my little plastic opener over here. Glitter markers. Hold on. So these, I can't remember if they were paint pens when I got them. I think I was looking for, when I got them, I was looking for some like just glitter pens. Glitter markers. Oh, yeah, you gotta shake them. 3mm tip. So those are just like a wider tip. It's not fine. Why would they say it's fine? It's not fine to me. But this is still great. This is actually the size that I wanted, so that's fine. And yeah, I have to prime them when I'm ready to use it. But yeah, you can see the ink starting to come down. All right. Well, we're gonna use those for a project too. I have an upcoming project idea, and I just wanted to have these available to use. See that? Look at that. So, yeah, slightly different shades of purple. I'm excited to use those. How to use them? Yep, shake the pen, make the ink mix evenly, then you press the pen. Yep, exciting. Use up the ink in the pen tip every time without too much. Oh, I didn't know that. Why, who knew that? To avoid the problem of ink leakage when shaking the pen, use up the ink in the pen tip every time. Didn't know that. And after use, wipe off the ink on the pen tip to avoid the ink blocking the ink outlet. I never do that. I had no idea. That's good to know. That's good to know. All right, so they're nice. Yellow all the way through blue and gold and like a blackish one. So I'm excited to use these glitter markers in the project that I'm thinking of. I'll let you know how that goes because I will do it live. So we got some glitter markers. And I'm gonna grab some of these because I have been doing my curly girls recently and I've been like at a loss for skin colors. I didn't have a lot of them. So I decided to grab some of these. Let's open them, shall we? And these are the Sapphire. So I kept them in line with these Sapphire markers, these ones that I bought, because I knew I'd be using these Sapphire pastels for a while, so I decided to get the Sapphire skin color markers. Sorry for the ring light and reflection. I decided to get the Sapphire skin color markers, and it comes with 12 colors, alcohol-based, and I believe they are also brush tips. So let's open those up and see. And it shows multiple skin colors that we can use and mix, which is great. Oh, look at them. They're so pretty. They're so pretty. I like it. Let's go with this one. Yeah, they look just like the ones that we're using over there. Yep, brush tip. Look at that. 2 sets of brush tips. This is exciting. They're dual-sided. And that's great. So yeah, they're nice. And there's a lot of different colors I can use for my curly girls because I've been doing a lot of curly girl coloring recently where I have a little curly-haired girl on the picture with the tea. So it's been great to be able to have that. To have these colors to use for the different skin colors, skin tones and things like that. So these is the Sapphire skin tone marker, 12 colors, alcohol based. So here it goes. And then this was a last minute item. Came in at the 11th hour. Cali Art 100 art markers. Let me tell you how this one came. Let me open this up. See, I want to hear all the crinkling of the bags. A big set of Cali Art markers. This is 100 Cali Art markers. So Saturday, was it Saturday? No, whatever that last day I put for Prime. Was that Friday or Thursday night? I think it was Thursday night. We were coloring and it was like, it was either Thursday or Friday night, and it was like 10:30 or 11 o'clock, and someone was in the chat. Coloring with Taylor Made was in the chat, and she said, "Did you see that Amazon had 100 markers for sale for this and this price?" And I was like, "No," because I didn't see that. And so while we were live, I was coloring. I had the marker in one hand and my phone in the other hand. And I took a look. and I saw that they were on sale, and they were actually $10 cheaper than the price that she was telling me in the chat. So the price in the chat looked good, but then when I went to go to Amazon to look it up, it was $10 cheaper than that. So I had to get them. I had to get them. I had to. It's 100 markers. Now the cool thing about this, I just thought about, which is kind of a duh moment, but at the same time, some of these markers, because it's Cali art, and then my last pack was Cali art, the markers that were drying up are gonna be in here. So you know how I think we were talking about seeing if they had, if we could buy the individual marker, but because I bought this pack, this is gonna have a lot of the colors. I think it's gonna have maybe all the colors, yeah. Like Y204, that was one of my colors that dried up. They're gonna be in this. So it was a great idea that I purchased this. Because there are some of the markers that were dried up in the pastel pack that we now have again. And it was all of my yellows were dry, with the exception of like one of the darker yellows. And I didn't have this yellow before, so that's new. I didn't have this one either, or this one. Oh, so there's a couple more colors that I didn't have, but some of the pastels that were dried up in the other pack are back in this pack, so I'm excited about that. Like R302, I remember that one was drying up, and that's here. So it's exciting. Oh, goodness. So today we're gonna swatch this out. Let's just go ahead and do it. Actually, we're also gonna swatch out the skin tone markers. So let's do the skin tones first because it's smaller. I'm curious to see, do these have numbers? They do, okay. So I got my Sophia skin tone swatch sheet here, and let's go ahead and we'll swatch these out first. Sorry for hitting the tripod, didn't mean to. And see what these look like on the paper that I use to print my sheets. And then we'll swatch out the 100 markers too. So this one is Y for 15, if I'm saying that right. Y for... Ah, that's an interesting color for skin. Okay. I guess too, the thing about brush tips is, see how I'm like way outside the line, more so than normal. I guess the other thing about brush tips is that you have the ability to really blend better, I think. And so I'm still trying to learn how to blend. But I think you can blend smoother with a brush tip than you can with the other one, the other tips. I just need to learn how to blend. But I'll get better as I continue doing it, just like you'll get better as you continue doing it. If you choose to start coloring, or if you color but you don't use markers and you're a little nervous about them, hey, join me. Join me as I explore brush tips. I left a link for all of these items in my description box below. And oh, you know the other thing I purchased? I got some more reusable ice cubes for my cold brew tea. So the little ice cubes that I use to keep my tea cold, they are reusable. So that way you just, you wash it, you put it back in the freezer, freeze it, and use it again. I like those. And I'll stick a bunch into my cold brew teas when I'm on the go too. So they're great. Y145. Oh, I like this color. This one's nice. Yeah, so I also got those, some more reusable ice cubes. So I left a link for everything that I got, everything that I mentioned in this video. From my Amazon haul, I left it in the description box below, so you can take a look and see if there's anything that you like that you may want to add to your shopping cart, and see what the prices are like now, or save it for the next Prime Day, maybe. Let's see, was using in my other pack. And let's see, R21. And I'm happy to have these because the curly girls will be back. They're back. They've been back all week. Last week I think they were here coloring in the coloring pages, the curly haired girls. So definitely needed some color for their skin. Ooh, this is a nice color too. And let's see, 2 more, because this is a small pack. Oh, I see. Okay, R30. Good pack, definitely a good pack of markers. It's like precise, all the shades. And this one I think is more like your, yeah. It's just a very, very light shade. Although it's darker, I think, than that, so it's interesting. All right, there's our swatch for our Sapphire skin tone markers, 12 set of markers. So this is great. I'll be able to use this with our curly girl pages. I'm excited. All right, let's see. I'm gonna put this over here. Then I'm gonna put this over here. And I'm gonna put this one here. We're gonna do our 100 Cali Art alcohol swatch. And since there's 100 of them, I couldn't fit them all on one sheet. I mean, I guess I could have, but I decided to split them up into 2 sheets. So that's sheet 1 and sheet 2. Sheet 1 and sheet 2. So we'll start with sheet 1. And we'll swatch out these guys right here. How's your morning going? Happy Monday, by the way. Hope you're having a great start to your week. I hope your weekend was great and that you were able to rest well. Oops. And let's see, let's get started. I'm sorry for my crooked camera this morning. It's a little crooked. Okay. All right, here we go. And just clearing the way for all the markers. Usually I take them out and then as I swatch, I just kind of put them to the side over here. So I'm just kind of getting ready, getting the space ready for them. Let's see. All right. There we go. Beautiful. All right, let's go. Let's do this. Ooh, look at this. Look at the cover. The cap looks extraordinary. G616. Okay, but because I'm pulling them out randomly, I probably need to have both sheets here. So this is interesting. I didn't think that through. This one has to be on this one. G606. And you see, this is the fine tip, the regular fine tip that I'm used to, as opposed to the new markers, which are brush tip. If you are unfamiliar, this is the fine, and this is the brush. So as you can see, it's a little bit more fancy over here. I'm excited to get to know those markers. Goodness, all right, calm down. G606. Calm down to myself. I was getting a little too excited. And you see how more controlled I can be with these fine markers. I do go outside the lines, but not as much with this tip. All down. We are swatching out this 100 Cali Art marker set. Ooh, look at this red. You know, this summer I've been missing red because the pastel marker packs don't have red in them. So I have been missing red, really, this summer. R338. Oh boy, did I write that? And I put them in this interesting order. Oh, I got some marker right there accidentally. R338 is over here. Yeah, I've been missing red all summer long. I've been wanting to get with some red in some of the pictures. I've been feeling like having like a red, maybe not this dark, but definitely a red. And none of the pastel packs have had red because red isn't exactly a pastel color, you know? But I've been missing the color red. Like a bright, rich red. All right, so GG01 is on this page. Yes, it is. I have 2 Swatch sheets. Giving myself a bit of a challenge this time. There's 100 markers. That's the biggest set I've ever gotten. I haven't bought big sets like that yet, up until this point. So trying to just maneuver around it will be interesting when I color. I need to lay all the markers out in their respective color areas. B201. This is one of the faves from the other pack that I think was losing ink. Let me see, are you on this page? Yes, you are. I accidentally got some green over there. It's been a little careless. Here we go. It's too early to be messing up my Swatch sheets. All right, and let's see, I'm grabbing them randomly. This is Y000, which is actually on the sheet right here. And yes, the Cali Arts do have a broad tip and a fine tip. And this is Y000. And here we go. I remember this color. This was one of the ones I used a lot too. I tend to have favorites. I don't know about you. I tend to have favorites that I pick up more often and I use more often. So then B225. So then those ones run out of ink faster. They dry up faster. It's a nice color. Y003. Right here. Look at that. I've been missing yellows. So missing my yellows. Because the yellows were like the first ones to go. I was like, I use yellow this much? Yes, I do. G012. It's on this page. Is it? Yeah, it is right here. G012. B003. Sorry. B003. It's on the other sheet. Yep. It's on this sheet. B003. There we go. And I'm just going to keep on grabbing and keep going. GG07. GG07 right here. GG07. Thank you for stopping by on this Monday morning to watch me swatch. What's already there? This is Y713 on this page. I know I should have put them in a better order, huh? Y713. When I create my swatch sheets, usually I'll look online, like when I'm purchasing the item, purchasing the markers, and usually there's a swatch, a list of colors, like a sort of their swatch on the page. So I'll just kind of take the numbers and I'll create my sheet. I have my sheet, and I'll drop the numbers in. And R107, this one, and perhaps this particular order that I grabbed it from. Maybe it could have been a little different, but we'll see at the end. I think that the way this particular order that I saw was more in line with the color itself versus the lettering. Usually the letters and numbers correspond, but it's like not in order, so I'm saying by number. It's in order by color, by the color and the shades. This is R807. So even though there's a whole bunch of R's on this page, because this shade doesn't correspond with it, it's going to be probably on this page over here. R807 right here. Yeah, look at that, because this is going to be in line with these blues. That's a fun color. It's a deep, rich color. This is Y906. Here on this page. Oh, on this page. Y906. Pardon me for yawning. I did stay up late for no necessary reason. I could have been in bed earlier last night, and for some reason, I decided to take on a little project, so I stayed up late doing that project. Ridiculous. G965. G965. Here it is, right here. G965. I suppose it was worth it, but I don't know. Is losing sleep ever worth it? Is it worth it to not get enough rest? I don't know. I don't know about that one. R926. Okay, so since it's purple-ish, and I see reds and greens on this page, I'm guessing it's on this page. And it is R926. I thought I just saw it. It's right here. Linda B, are you still there? Did you order? Did you have a chance to play around on Amazon and grab anything? Grab anything fun that you're glad you got for the price, an amazing price? G515 right here. G515. Ooh, I like this green. This is nice. Look at this, like a brownish color. Y762. Would it be over here? here folding curvy and lithographic pages. You know, that's a great idea. I was thinking about that this morning. I think it was you actually who said that you put all of your pages in a binder, and I was like, I need to do that. I think it was you. And I was thinking about that this morning before I went live, because my pages are off on on tables and chairs sometimes. And so I was just thinking, like, I need to get a binder and some, I guess, the plastic, those plastic paper holders. Wow, that's a rich brown right there. Those ones you slide the paper into. So I'm gonna try to, that should be my next thing to try to get. It's a binder to hold my pages. R712 has got to be on this page, 702, because it just looks like it would be in this area. R702, oh, you're wrong. Really? R702, really? Interesting. It's on this page. Let's see. I definitely need to store them better because it is piling up. I mean, I've got pages from, and you guys, you all do more than I do, so I can imagine that your binders must be full. Y701, a scrapbook. Let me write that down. I should have been looking for that on Prime Day. I should have asked you before. Man, 10 by 10 DIY scrapbook. I'm gonna look it up. Photo album. I will definitely look it up. And the pages do fit. Do you use, what size pages are you using? Like these are really basic letter pages, 8.5 by 11 letter size pages. That's so wonderful that your pages fit. Oh, that's so great. It must feel so satisfying to have it all inside of the binder and just like there and perfectly like put together. Y701. I imagine it's gonna be okay. So make sure I didn't make any mistakes. Yeah, Y701 right here. Yeah, I gotta get those things together. Make it neat, and then also, if you want to save your work, definitely could use one of those. You can buy a regular binder. Okay, you just need sheet protectors. That's what I was thinking. That's exactly what I was thinking. Get the binder with the sheet protectors. Y608. I think he's gonna be on this page. Ooh, that's a nice color right here. I like it. What else are the lines? But yeah, I like that. Thank you for that suggestion, though. You keep your finished PDFs. Yes, that's great. And yeah, all of mine are PDFs. I create my sheets as PDFs. R317, that's a great suggestion. Thank you so much. I just need to do it now. That's next. Get the binder. It's so funny how this color right here looks so good. Like it's just really wonderful. I love the look of it. And then I start to put the marker down on the page and it looks so different. I'm like, I want this color. I want this color. Well, let's see what it looks like when it dries. Yes, definitely need to get those things together. Need to organize. Get organized. G902. Right here. Go. And this one, Y332. Are you on this page. You look like you would be. Oh, they're on this page. Y332. Man, my stomach is over here growling. Okay, after I finish this swatch sheet, I'll go get something to eat. Let's see, this is G127. G127 is going to be over here, I think. Yeah, G127. There it is. I like this color. This is nice. So now that I have all these markers, I shouldn't run out for the rest of the year. The rest of the year, I should be good, right? B635 right here. I shouldn't have to make any more purchases for the rest of the year, except for the binder. I mean, coloring purchases. I know, and you know there's another Prime Day. I remember this last year. There were 2 Prime sale days. It was like later on in the year, somewhere around before Black Friday. So it wasn't the Black Friday one. It might have been September or something. R025. Maybe that was just last year. It's just enticing when things go on sale sometimes. You're like, ooh. So R025. Like, maybe I do need something. This is on sale. Let's see, am I overlooking this? R02. Huh. Dun dun dun. I must be overlooking this. Or I missed one in my creation of the sheet. Dun dun dun. Oh, here it is. He's on the other page. It's on the other page. That's what I'm surprised about. It must look brown. Oh, that's why. Because here it looks pinkish red. But in reality, it's brown. That's why it's on this page. So funny. Nice brown, though. And this is Y623 right here. I like that color too. B114 right here. I was thinking too of getting a pack of markers that were neon colors. I was feeling some neonness at some point. G743. And then I talked myself out of it because I said, you know what, each of these packs has neon like colors in them, so you don't have to buy a whole neon pack. There's probably not that many. G743. I don't think it's on this page. It's on this page. Here it is. G743. Ooh, maybe halfway done. I'm not sure. Oh, this is a colorless blender. It doesn't have a color. You don't have to swatch it. Here we go. G804. This is one of those ones that can look kind of neon. Well, the cap looks neon. The color in reality does not look neon. It's still a nice color though. BG401 right here. This is a nice one. I use this one a lot in my pastels. This is totally one of the pastel shades. Marker B962. I thought for sure it was like right here. Because it looks gray. B9. So I will get B962. Bingo. Oh, here it is. It is on the other sheet, which means it has a grayish look, even though the cap looks green. Yep, look at that. Oh my gosh. That is just deep. Deep gray. You ever have colors that you never use in your pack? That you absolutely never use them. You're like, this is not happening. We're not using this for any sheet. Let's see, B0. All this is cap colors. I know, it's hilarious. That's why you have to swatch, in my opinion. You have to swatch. Or else you're always going to be kind of guessing what you think is going to happen on your page. B016, which is fun if you want to have like an adventurous time coloring. But if you have a vision for what you want to see, and then you pull out that marker with the color that you think it's going to showcase on your paper, and it's something completely different, you can be disappointed, which I was in the beginning of this coloring one time. Look at that, I already got ink all over it. Brand new too. Like why? All right, I'm trying to be more purposeful, so because I'm on the blue sheet, I'm pulling the blues. B203 is one of the faves from the pastel pack. It's like sky, beautifulness, or ocean, water. B204, right here. This one's a little darker than that one. They're very similar, but this one's a little darker. Even though I swatch alcohol markers, at least individually before I use it, yeah, because the difference between the cap and the actual color is a whole nother level. I'm so surprised that they do that. Like, what are they doing when they're coming up with these cap colors? You know, like what goes on in that manufacturing company? Or is it them and they want to make the markers look pretty? Instead of matching them to the color, I don't know. But yeah, it's hilarious. BG01, I wonder if it's on this page. I thought it would be. Oh, it's on the other page. All right, hold on, I'll switch it over here. BG01, here we go. I like coloring adventures with alcohol markers. I'll have you on top of Mount Everest with no one to help you down. That's so true. It's so true. Oh my gosh. I totally agree. It's hilarious. GG03 on this page. Let's see what's on this page. Yellows. Let me grab some of the yellows. Oops. Don't make me hitting the tripod so much. My apologies. Y204. I've missed these yellows so much. My yellows were the first, like I said, they were the first to dry out. I've missed coloring with some yellows so much. I'm so happy that I have some yellows again. Oh, look at these. I mean, these are similar, but I don't mind. I'll use Y314. Sorry, my sheet. Let me get it back in the shot for you there. My apologies, I'm jumping between two sheets. I'm glad we're taking this time to swatch them out. That's a cool color. All right, let's see. Y411 is not on the sheet. See, this is probably like brown looking. Yep, see, it's over here, which means it's gonna be closer to something brownish. But look, the cap looks cream. It's like a light brown. It's a nice color though. It looks nothing like the cap. Nothing like the cap. Okay, I got a nice rich brown here. Y648. Right there. A lot of browns. Alright, I bet this one is on this page too. It looks pretty brown. I'm judging it by its cover. Y934, yep, right here. Ooh. To start using some browns. Let's see. Y552. I was guessing that'd be on this page, and it is. Oh wow. I wasn't expecting this color. But okay. Oops. There you go. And oops. Look at this one, looks chocolate. Ooh, Y976, which is this one right here. The cap looks like chocolate. And the color looks like something else. Maybe when it dries, it looks more like chocolate. 1222 is it on this page? It is. I got an R222. Look at all these browns. Wow, so many choices. So many different shades. I guess this is how you take them and you use them to do different blending things, because you take like the multiple shades and mix them together. So maybe we need to play more with some blending. You know, I'm gonna try to find like a great video where someone's doing some kind of blending tutorial, and I'll try to do it here. Not like it's the expert, but like showing you how I'm able to do it. How it's coming along, how I'm learning. That might be fun. I saw someone's page recently and they colored hair. I'm trying to remember who it was. It looks really pretty. And it's very clear that they took multiple shades of brown and they just expertly blended it and just wove them together, and it came out so beautifully. I was like, it looked vibrant. It looked like a picture instead of like a drawing. Y423 is really cool. So people, you all are artists. Y423 right here. People are artists, man. We are artists. Trying to do better at counting myself amongst that. But the people who do stuff like that, I'm like, people who do the real stuff. To me, I'm just kind of elementary school coloring, like do. I don't think I'm doing anything extraordinary, like the stuff that you're doing, the stuff that other people are doing. But no, I'm not. I need to just stop comparing, and just do what I do and call it a day. But when I see somebody who's really doing artistic work, I just think it deserves a moment to shine. Because it's incredible, the work that's out there, the artists that are out there. It's so great. It's amazing, the gifts that God has given everybody. B118. Ooh, that's a nice color. R913, just right here. I think we're halfway through the pack. This is the pack of 100 Cali Art markers. I left the link in the description for everything that I showed today, in case you were wondering. Or you want to see the exact markers that I'm using. Like, this cap is so great, so beautiful. Feel free to take a look. Ah! I made a mistake. Really? Look at that. This one is B205. So I must have taken B025 and, flipped it around. Oh, let me see if I can find it. There it is. I flipped the numbers. So this is supposed to be, this one is supposed to go here. This one is supposed to go here. That stinks. I think what I'll do is this. I'm gonna redo the sheet probably. I don't know. Maybe not. That's a lot. This one is the right one. B025. This one is B205, which is this. So, what shall we do? I'm gonna do this instead. Oh, that's just so unneat. It's not cute at all. I might re-swatch this sheet later. Just because of that. We'll see. That's my fault for not paying attention. B227. Don't know what B227 is. That's fine. Let's go with B234. Oh, this seems kind of grayish. So it might be on the other sheet. Trying to see if I can finish up this sheet. Since I'm on it, what about B714? No, it says yellows and browns. Let's see if we can find all of those. Y02, not yellows, but browns. Y025. That's on the other sheet. Okay, fine. Y225. Hello, Coloring View. Good morning. I'm like so disappointed. And because it's 100 of them, I was trying to be so careful with making sure I got the numbers right. Like, I went over the sheet twice. And then now look, I messed up. 1, 2, 3, 5, which is why I do it. Like, I'll say the number multiple times. I'll put it next to this and make sure, but clearly right there, I just switched them, swapped them in my mind. So I might go back and good morning, by the way, and thank you for liking and sharing. I appreciate that. So I might go back and re-swatch this. I don't know. It's 50 markers on this sheet here. It's 2 sheets, yeah. I guess I could always leave it like this. I'll know what I meant. And it gives my swatch sheet some character. It'll be a point of conversation, like, you know what? Sometimes it happens. BG, is this on the sheet? BG. Nope, not on this. Hold on. I'm seeing if I can finish the sheet because we're almost done. So, come on. B227, where are you? B234, where are you? B28, 58. trying to see if I could do one sheet, but for some reason I'm not seeing them all right away, so that's okay. All right, switching over. R706. Oh, I thought for sure it'd be here. Are you serious? It was on the other one. Oh, that's hilarious. All right, 706. Welcome, Coloring View. I just went over my Amazon Prime Day haul. I never go crazy when over there. I never buy stuff like that. Like, I never just, buy a bunch of stuff. I usually buy like one thing. And this time I bought a bunch of stuff. R623. So I bought like 4 packs of markers. I'm so ashamed. I was like, come on. Okay, next page. There you go. So I'm swatching out these. These are the 100 pack. This was in the 11th hour. Coloring with Tailor Made. Came in with the great tip. She was like, did you see that they had the 100 cali art markers for such and such price? And I was like, no, I completely missed that. So while we were coloring, I went over there and took a look, and it was actually $10 cheaper than the price that she was talking about in the chat. So of course I hit add to cart. I was like, I think I have to do this. No, I thought it was great. I thought it was great because I didn't see that price. I didn't see that sale. And I would have gotten it if I had seen it earlier. You bought some things? Ooh, yes. Did you go wild or did you just get like the things that you needed? The sale was kind of different, was it? R607. It was different for me because I don't usually buy stuff like that. So for me, it was like, wow, there's so many markers on sale, so little time. I put a whole bunch of stuff in the cart, and then I moved a bunch of them to the save for later section. That's how it was different for me. I just had to stop myself from buying everything. I was like, self-control, it's a fruit of the spirit. I'm like, Lord, help me with the fruit. Only one art supply, that's good. Stuff in my place. Wow. Okay. So you got like that. You were responsible and bought things for your home, and only one art supply. I think that was good. I was like, I put the stuff for home on hold and was like, give me all the markers. I was like, I need more markers. Put more in my carts. Okay. What am I missing here? R304. Am I just overlooking? Oh, here it is. I was overlooking it. It's right here. R304. I like this color. This is nice. This one was in the pastel pack too. I think this was a worthwhile purchase because it has a lot of the pastel, and I was using the Cali Art pastels, and the markers were drying out. And this has the markers that were dried out are in this pack of 100. I think almost all of them. I'd have to go back and look, but yeah. So it's pretty cool. Y710. Hi, Silly Monkey. Good morning. Thank you for stopping by. Posca pencils. Nice. I saw some Posca something markers, I think, when I was looking around. Almost got them because they were a good price. I think I put them in the cart and then I put them in the safe for later. I was like, no, you do not need these. R826. Or at least you don't need them right now. That's what I was telling myself. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to see if I can do the stuff for this page. R839. No, other page. Let's see. R513. Oh, great. R513. I like this color. This one's nice too. This was one of the faves on the other, in the pastel pack. This was one of the favorites. Let's see. This was one of the favorites too. This one went quick. 302. This one dried out like fast. I think this was the first pink to dry out. So it's pretty cool. So now I feel really much more justified in having made the purchase because this has the markers that dried out in the other pack. Excuse me, something in my throat. Took a sip of my tea. Excuse me. Also, I bought some reusable ice cubes more for my tea. I don't know if you can see. They are little reusable cubes that they're filled with water. You can just freeze them, pop them in your tea, and then, put them back in the freezer after. Wash them, put it back in the freezer after. I like those. I like to use those instead of water ice cubes that you make because water ice cubes, when they melt in your tea, will water down your tea. But these type of cubes will just keep your tea cold, which is what you want, is you want it to be cold, not watered down. So that's why I use those reusable ones. Yes, red. I'm missing red. Right. Yes, it waters it all the way down. And I'm like, don't water down my tea. No. R427. Is this on the other page? Yeah, it is. Okay, I'll be back. R605. So yeah, those reusable ones are key when you just don't want to water down your drink. And they freeze easily. Whenever I finish using them in my tea, I will just wash them off, put them right back in the freezer. Let's see, R000. And on the other page, Y4. Is this one? 3903. Y25. 416. Here we go. I got a 416 right here. I was not expecting it to be this color. Can you see that? Sorry, I'll move this up so you can see it a little better, hopefully. And I left a link to everything, all of the items that I mentioned in the description in case you're interested in any of them. If you need some ice cubes for your tea or your drinks. There you go, R301. If you need some markers. There you go. And 1903, here you are. 1903. This is a nice color right here. I don't think this was in my pastel pack. I don't think. It's nice. And 501. Is there 501 in here? Nope. 205. There's greens. G318. Yep, I got a 318 right here. Ooh, I like this green. Was this in my pastels? I don't think it was. G503. Almost finished here with our swatch. Thank you for hanging in there with me with these 100 markers. 100. And this is the largest set of markers I've ever ordered. Usually I'm getting like 50. G554. Yep, there it is. It's a nice green. G413, G413, right here. I think this one was in the pastels, if I'm remembering correctly. Good color, I used it a lot. G825, G825. There we go. And any other greens? Yes, we have a couple more. I got a G915 right here. There we go. Almost finished, almost finished. Got a G115 over here. There it is. Over here. These are the Cali Art. These are regular Cali Art markers. Regular colors. And B945. Yep. B945. Make sure. The other thing that trips me up sometimes about what they do with these alcohol markers is the label, like the name. And it's probably because I just don't have the full knowledge of colors, how colors come together. But this one here, this B945 is in the green section, where there's other and the green. The other greens start with G, but this one starts with B. But I know blue and yellow make green, so I guess it's just a shade. But then why not call these B? You know, how come those are G? You know? Just trying to understand it. Just trying to understand what they're thinking when they name these things, when they label them. G07. It's so funny because although the other sheet, I made a mistake. Oh, you know what? Maybe I can try the colorless blender. I probably will mess it up. Oh, or I can take the white acrylic and try to like. Huh? I didn't think of that. I might. I feel like I might make it messier. But that's the one on this, and this one I accidentally, ran the other marker on top of it when I was setting up. When I was setting up the color of this one, Y025. It's right here. So they both have character, both sheets. Jolly character. My markers are rolling all over the place, and I'm running low on tea, but that's okay. We're almost done with our swatch. B714. B714. There you go. And BG03. It's like a, let's see. There, it should be a good gray color, I think. I think these two were in the pastel pack. There were a couple of grays in there that were really, really nice. I think this was one of them. They just dry. It's so soft, and they gave a nice look to the pictures. I enjoyed them a lot. Let's see. 258. There you are. I see you. B258. Ooh, this is an interesting blue. It's interesting. It's blue sea or something. We'll see what it looks like when it dries. B234. That's you right here. B234. Because they have all these shades and they're so close together, it makes me want to do a picture where it's just, I just use all the shades and do like, and do my page using all the shades. Curious to see how that will come out. I've tried something like that before recently, so I'll do it again. We'll do it again. All right, so let's see what we got left. We have only a few left. If you are enjoying this live, feel free to like. Don't like it, tap that screen. Subscribe, follow, set your alerts. I have been popping up. Usually we color in the evening, calmly coloring, getting ready for bed, kind of relaxing, unwinding. And lately I've been popping up a lot at different hours of the day. It's been really interesting. R839. So if you are enjoying this calm coloring session, feel free to set your alerts, set your notifications to all so you know when I go live. And you can join me. We usually color a cute picture with a scripture on it to remind us of the Word of God. And we have quiet, relaxing, peaceful chat. R427. Oh, I was not expecting that color. Look at that. Can you see it? It's all right. It's all right. We've established that the colors in the caption are not always correct, but it still shocks me sometimes. It shocks me sometimes just how far away from each other these colors are. I mean, this color looks really nice. Like, I would use this color in a different manner, but this is the color. I don't know how well you can see that, but yeah. All right, let's see what we got here. It's a little better, a little bit more light. Guess I'm like almost finished. All right. YG05. YG05 is, so I move this up so you can see it. YG05 is down here. Again, look at that light gray. Look at this dark gray that's coming out. It's hilarious. It's like, what are they thinking when they do that type of stuff? All right. Time check, 11:48 on the East Coast. CG05. All right, and you see the pileup of markers over here. It's hilarious. Okay, almost finished. Thank you for hanging in there with me. WG07. We just have this and this and this. Less than 15 left to go out of 100. Doing pretty well. This is Y710. This was one of the ones that was in the pastel set. I use this one a lot. R with the 3 zeros. R400. Oop, my stomach's making loud noises. Okay, hang in there, belly, hang in there. BG03. Uh-oh. Am I overlooking it? Uh-oh. Hold on. Oh, look at that. We already colored a BG03. Oh man, are we saying I did the thing again? Hold on, I'm gonna put this on the side. And then I'm gonna have to look to see. This, I might have messed it up. I might have put, this might have been GG03. Cause look how gray that is. Look how blue this is. Oh my gosh. B, this is what happens when you don't get enough sleep, guys. B227. A shame. I'll have to go through and re-swatch it. This is just too much. I'm gonna think about it. Maybe we'll do that. R101. Yeah, that's one of the favorites in the pastels too. Oh, look at this. Black. It's just S. And let's see. Y900 up here. Boom. Almost done. We got 4 more. This is number 4. WG01. And Y400. Y501. I like that color. And last one in the bag. Yeah. Yep. Messed it up. CG01. Yeah. Okay. That was extra messy. But this one, which is the BG03, I have, let me stick these back in the bag. Oh, look, they give you a little thank you card. Ah, sweet. What? You can get a warranty? Oh, okay. Color test page. I never use these to color test my markers. I always use it straight on the paper that I print on. Let me find that color. GG03. But yeah, there's our swatch sheets. Kind of messy, but but it works. And I think I might do it like myself, without making you guys watch me do it again. I might re-swatch it, because there's just too many mistakes. And I'm over here like, oh, I don't like it. I don't want to have to stare at those mistakes every time I come to use this pack. This page was okay, except for that. And now this will be a mistake. This will be, see, it's supposed to be, let's see what it looks like. This is BG03. Yeah, look at that. It has a touch of blue to it. Yeah, so it was supposed to be that color. And then this gray was supposed to be over here. We are going to re-swatch this. I won't make you watch me do it though. I'll re-swatch it off camera. I'm going to re-swatch it off camera so that we have a good swatch sheet. Because I'm like, I am unhappy. I'm unhappy with that. Oh goodness, but this was fun. 100 cali art markers, somebody. What? I have never bought this many markers before. This is fun. Glad for the purchase because this is a really great brand. Cali Art, really great brand. I've been enjoying their markers. When I was using the pastel pack, I was really enjoying it. I was sad when the markers started to dry up. So I'm grateful that I was able to get this pack. So yeah, so we have 100 cali art markers. Oh, listening while you're working. Oh, that's so kind. A calming voice. I'm grateful that God is allowing my voice to calm me down. That's wonderful. So just to recap, we got our 100 cali art markers. Ooh, look at those. Oh no, regular markers. We got our Sapphire pastel markers. They each come in like a nice case too. Very nice. I also got, oh yeah, I got this little selfie stick tripod, not for the selfie action, but for the tripod, the mini. I wanted to do another setup, a different setup on my desk. So I wanted to try a different tripod to do that. I also got some Sophia skin tone markers. Yeah. Some different colors because I got my curly girls and I just really wanted to, so they're nice, yeah. I really wanted to get some more skin colors for them. We also swatched that out earlier in the live. And I got some, oh yeah, hold on, this is the swatch sheet for the Sapphire pastels, by the way. We just did it on Saturday. And we also got some Ohuhu glitter markers. I know, I went a little wild, huh? Jolly was a little too jolly in that Amazon store. And these you do have to shake. I'm excited to use them. I haven't tried them yet. We didn't swatch them today. Holding them for a project, and I might swatch them and then I'm gonna think about it. I may not swatch them because there's so few, and the colors I think are pretty clear, pretty obvious. That red, that pink, that purple, blue, yeah. So I may not swatch those. I'll just use them when I do the project. And then I got these grabby glitter gel ink pens. Also did not swatch them. Hold on a second. I forgot on the back. I didn't open it yet. Oh, look at this. Wait a minute. We didn't even look at that. Look, they come with these cute little cards. Oh my goodness. Look at the cupcake. A little burger, pizza, ice cream. Oh, look at this. Oh, look. Oh, these are cute. Oh, okay. I have to figure out a project for this. Oh, I like it. A little teacup right there. Look at that. A little rainbow and butterfly. A little cell phone? Is that a cell phone? Yeah. A little sun. Oh, that's lovely. Look at that. Oh, we're going to be using those too. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I will. That was with the gravy gel pens. Came in the pack. Isn't that cute? I don't think I'm going to swatch those either. I think those colors are pretty, I don't want to say obvious, but they're pretty simple for what I was going to use them for. So, gel pens, guys, and they're retractable. So it's like, you know, in their nice case. That could be easy for travel if you're on vacation right now and you want to travel with some pens or some art supplies. You just toss this in your bag, you know, and do that. But yes, those were all of our things. I hope you had fun watching. I like those Ohuhu glitter markers. Oh, these ones? You have the 1mm version. The 3mm version would be useful for larger spaces. What size is this one again? Hold on. I think this is 3mm, right? I'm trying to remember. 3mm. Yeah, 3mm tip. Yes, I'm excited to use these. I have a project that I was thinking of doing, so I really wanted to get some of these. Some glitter, some travel thingies. Oops. And yeah, lots of colors, lots of glitter. I'm so excited. Very excited to try them. Nice. Okay, so the glitter and the ones. Okay, so 1mm. Maybe next time I'll kind of go back and take a look to see the 1mm versions. But yes, I thank you so much for tuning in today. Thank you for sitting with me while I swatched out these 100 calorie art markers. Oh man, so pretty. And the other ones and the skin color ones as well. So it's all been good. It's a fun Prime Day extravaganza for me. I'm excited to color with them. And yes, I thank you so much. Today's scripture, because I didn't have an actual coloring sheet because we were swatching and just showing products. I'll just do it. I'll just say from memory, Romans 15 and 13. Now the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace in believing. As he abounds in hope in him. Sorry, distracted by a computer. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're good. We're wrapping up anyway, so it's fine. Now the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace in believing, that ye may abound in hope through the power of the Holy Ghost. I started like mixing up scriptures because I'm just trying to do too much at once. But yes, Romans 15:13, great scripture. And I pray that our God of hope will fill you with all joy and peace and believing, and that you will abound in hope through the power of the Holy Ghost throughout this day. I'm so delighted that you took this peaceful time for yourself, and I'm honored that you chose to spend some of that time with me. Thank you for joining this calm coloring session. I usually color in the evenings if you are new and just stopping by. But today I decided to pop up just to get this haul and do a little swatch. I'm glad that you're able to catch me. But be sure to set your notifications. Subscribe, set your notifications to all, because yeah, I do pop up often. And if you enjoyed this, I don't want you to miss it next time. So this is our Cali Art. We are coloring with some Sophias. And I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day, that it's peaceful and lovely. And yep, there's our swatch sheets. I'm definitely going to re-swatch the other one. I'm re-swatching this. I'm re-swatching it. I can't take it. I can't. It's not cool. I need to re-swatch it. And that's okay. I'm going to do it off camera. And then when I come back, you'll see it like lovely and stuff. But I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I hope your day is filled with wonderful joy and peace. I thank you so much for tuning in for this calm coloring session. Thank you for bearing with me as I colored, as I swatched, and these are the colors, these are the markers that you're going to see me use in the upcoming coloring sessions, including hopefully tomorrow I'll be back. But I hope the rest of your day is lovely. Enjoy your day. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment down below, and I'll be happy to answer them. I left a link to all of the goodies that I talked about in this video in my description. If you're interested or you want something or need something, feel free to take a look at that link. And I thank you for watching. And once again, there's another look at our swatch. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much, Jolly Tea drinkers. Have a wonderful day. Linda B, Coloring View. Silly Monkey, thank you for stopping by. Have a wonderful day. Until next time, Jolly Tea drinkers. Bye. Thank you.